Starting a skincare routine and not seeing results can be very disturbing, especially after spending a lot of money on certain products and yet no results. I have been on my skincare journey for over 3 years now, and right now I have discarded a lot of products because I realized that I didn't even need them after all. And I spent a lot of money on unnecessary skincare products simply because I did not know the tips I'm about to share with you today. So if that sounds like something that you want to hear, make sure you stick around and watch this video to the very end because I'm going to be sharing you 15 important tips that can help you on your skincare journey. The very first tip I'm going to be sharing with you today is in your skincare journey, make sure that you pay attention to the weather. This may actually sound counterintuitive, I know, but if you have an oily skin, I know it might be tempting, especially during Harmattan season as we are in now, to step out without a moisturizer because you feel like you do have an oily skin, your sebaceous glands are actually active, they are obviously producing oil, but it might actually destroy your skin, and I'm going to explain why. If you have an oily skin and you do not use the right moisturizer for your skin type, it can actually destroy your skin barrier. First of all, your sebaceous glands are actually going to produce a lot of oil to compensate for the lack of moisture on your skin, and this can actually lead to clogged pores and to breakouts. So it's actually very, very important that if you have an oily skin, that you actually keep your skin hydrated and moisturized all year long. And obviously, if you have a dry skin, moisturizer should be your best friend, especially in a period like this. For all skin types, yes. For all skin types, moisturizer should be your best friend, especially in a period like this, Hamatan season that we are, that is actually really, really, really dry. The air is really dry, it's less humid, and it's just really, really cold. In a period like this, make sure that you include hydrating moisturizers to your routine. Make sure that you also use products in your routine that contain humectants, emollients, or occlusives. Now, this brings me to my second tip for today, which is to choose the right chemical exfoliant for your skin type. I do have a combination skin, and for persons with a combination skin type like mine, glycolic acid is an excellent exfoliant for you. This acts by dissolving the bonds that are present in between the dead skin cells, helping you to remove those dead skin cells from the surface of your skin. If you do have an oily skin, salicylic acid is an excellent chemical exfoliant for your skin type because it helps to dissolve the sebum, and it also helps to dissolve the dead skin cells that are present over the surface of your skin, which cause those clogged pores that lead to breakouts. Now, this brings me to my third tip, and I've actually mentioned this before in one of my previous videos. So if you haven't seen that video where I talked about lifestyle changes I incorporated to help brighten out my skin, make sure you do check it out. And that is to avoid using harsh physical scrubs on your face. Yes, I know that there are more gentle physical scrubs that can be used on your face, but I am not a fan of physical scrubs on the face. I used to do it before, it was something I used to do, but I stopped. And I noticed that when I stopped, my skin actually improved because physical scrubs can actually cause micro tears on your skin, and this can actually make your skin more photosensitive. And when your skin is photosensitive, we actually know what that results in. If you step out in the sun, it can actually lead to more skin damage. So it's actually, I'm not really a fan of using physical exfoliants on your face, and I do not recommend the use of harsh physical exfoliants on the face. So this actually brings me to my fourth tip, and which is to exfoliate properly. Please, in 2024, if you want to achieve an even skin tone, a bright skin, a healthy skin, do not exfoliate every single day because it's going to damage your skin barrier, it's going to lead to thinning of your skin barrier, it's going to destroy your skin barrier, and it's actually going to strip your skin of its natural oils, leading to dryness, itching, irritation, and just so many other things that you could not even imagine, and even worse, worse skin conditions. So it's very, very important that if you exfoliate, I do not recommend that you exfoliate more than 2 to 3 times in a week. And do not also forget to use a moisturizer after exfoliating. We all know that exfoliating can actually dry out the skin. So it's very, very important that you actually use something that is a product that is actually really, really moisturizing after you exfoliate your skin. Do not skip the process of moisturizing after exfoliating so that you don't end up damaging your skin barrier. So this brings me to my next point. I don't know which number this is, but that is to pay attention to your skin concern when purchasing products. When you want to purchase a product, I've already talked about this in some of my previous videos. Like some of the things you should pay attention to or put into consideration are your skin tone, your skin type, your skin concern. What do you want to actually achieve with this product? For example, if you want to get rid of hyperpigmentation, you're going to get products that can actually help with hyperpigmentation. You do not just go to actually purchase products because you see another person using this product and you feel like they're actually going to be of benefit to you. It's very, very important that you go through the ingredients and you look for good ingredients that help with hyperpigmentation when you want to purchase products. So at this point, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please take out some time to actually hit the subscribe button, turn on the post notifications so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. Moving on, it's very important to avoid using too many actives in your routine, especially if you are starting out on your skincare journey. Please, it's very important that you start out with smaller concentrations of whatever active that you want to incorporate into your routine. Start out with smaller concentrations. Understand how to actually alternate some of these actives. Some of these actives you can use two at a time in your routine. You can start out with one and you actually see how your skin actually reacts and how your skin is able to take it before you include other actives. Understand how to alternate some of these actives. Some of these actives are best used in the morning, some are best used at night. So it's very important that you do your research or at best see a dermatologist. Please do not in one routine, especially if you are starting out, use lactic acid, salicylic acid, mandelic acid, azelaic acid, salicylic acid, if I've not even mentioned one twice in one routine. You might actually see, I don't know if that's even possible, but if you see another person actually using a couple of actives in her routine, she may have been on her skincare journey for a lot of years, and you may just be starting out. And using these actives in your routine when you're starting out may not be the best option for you. It may actually damage your skin, and you actually come back saying that skincare did not work for you, skincare damaged your skin. Now, to my next point, it's very, very important that you know how to layer your skincare products. So let's start with body care products. Like using my body care routine as an example, I do have isolate one, isolate weekly. I have okay. I have about 5 steps in my body care routine, and this is what I actually use to exfoliate. I thought about this product in my previous videos. I mentioned it in my previous videos, and I said I actually really, really love this product, and I actually do recommend this product because I actually really, really love it. I'm actually going to talk about this product entirely in a different video. This is what I actually use to exfoliate. So I use it to exfoliate my body almost twice a week. On the day that I would exfoliate, first of all, I'm going to cleanse before I actually use this particular product to exfoliate my skin. And afterwards, I go in with my gentle moisturizer, which is my body lotion. I've already talked about all this in one of my previous videos. I'm going to put the link in the description box so that you go check it out. And after that, I follow in with coconut oil. That's what I use to lock in the moisture. So it's very, very important that you know how to layer your body care or your face care products. There are reasons why these things are actually layered a certain way. So it's very, very, very important that you understand how to layer your skincare products that are going to work excellently for you. Moving on, the next tip is to use the right skincare products for your skin tone. Yes, I've already talked about this in my previous videos. It's very, very important also that aside knowing your skin concern, that you actually choose products that are good for your skin tone. If you are dark skin and you want an even skin tone, if you purchase products that are for fair skin persons, you're not going to have an even skin tone. It's not going to help to even out your skin because you'll notice some patches on your skin. It may seem like some areas of your skin may be looking fairer than others, but it may work for someone who is fair skin because that person is actually fair skin and that product was formulated for the person who is actually fair skin. So if you are dark skin, it's very, very important that you look out for ingredients and for products that work in line with your skin tone and whatever skin tone range you may belong to so that it can actually help you achieve the best results in your skincare routine. Next tip, and that is if you have a brightening product in your routine, if it's an active, it's preferable to use it at night. Yes, because you are not going to step out under the sun immediately after using it. This may actually seem like common sense, yes, I know, but it's important to always check for expiry date whenever you purchase a new product. Now, this brings me on to my next tip. This one is something I'm guilty of, but I'm still going to say it anyway. It doesn't mean that because I do it, I should not say the gospel truth. I should not speak the truth, and that is avoid using hot water on your face. Either ways, it just sums it up to one thing is to avoid using hot water constantly and avoid using hot water on your face. If you must, when you want to wash your face, make sure that you wash your face with mild lukewarm water, especially if you are on your skin brightening journey. Yes, it's very, very important that you, yeah, I know that this was why I said that some of these tips may not resonate with you because some of you may say I do bath hot water every single time and nothing happens. Do understand that not everybody has the same skin type that you do as a result of certain factors like genetics and environmental factors. To be at the same, should I say, level, so that we come to an agreement, taking a shower with lukewarm water is preferable, and washing your face with hot water is not advisable. Cheap does not mean bad. Because a particular skincare product is cheap does not necessarily mean it's bad. If you have followed all the tips I have mentioned from the beginning up until this point, it's going to be easy for you to pick out a good product that's going to work for you, because you're going to look out for ingredients, look for products that help to work in line with your skin tone and your skin concern, and you're actually going to get results. Next tip I'm going to share with you is to always use a sunscreen. It's very important to use a sunscreen because we do not not everyone has the same skin type. Not everybody has the same skin type due to certain factors like I already mentioned. And in a country like we are, which is Nigeria, which is in the tropics, that is really, really hot, we are constantly exposed to the scorching heat of the sun. The sunscreen is going to be your best friend. Now, the last tip I'm going to be sharing with you today is, if you have makeup on, do not forget to use a sunscreen under your makeup. This is very, very important if you don't want your skin to get damaged, because your makeup does not act as a covering for your skin, does not act as any form of protection. It's just for the aesthetics, it's just to flatter your physical appearance. So underneath your makeup, do not forget to use a sunscreen. And I do hope you found this video really helpful. If you loved this video, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, and do not forget to like this video and also share it with anyone you think this video is actually going to be of help. Anyways, I actually loved filming this video, and I do hope you found this video really helpful. Anyways, see you in the next video.